everybody, and welcome to my home. This is Homestead Tessie's Mobile Home Living. Hi everybody, and welcome to another Cheat Meal Monday. Today we're going to make a meal that is a winter dinner, and it comes from this cookbook. I hope you stay tuned. Everybody, I'm going to take a simple meal. We're going to double the recipe. That way I have one for the freezer and one to eat now. So let's get right into the kitchen and let's get cooking on this fabulous. So another chore I'm working on today is getting back to track all the things I wanted to do a couple weeks ago. And we have carrots that have got to be canned. So I add Lipton onion soup mix to them. Helps give them a lot of flavor. So today I have that list of numerous things that I have to get done. And I want to have everything done by bedtime tonight. Lots of little projects. Canning carrots is one of the easiest things to do. You just cut them up. Now these are going to be for roast, so they have them larger. I have them in big chunks. Alright, and all we do is add hot water to the jars, debubble them, and then we can these. And I'm going to can these for about 40 minutes since I have them in larger chunks. And all we do is we fill them with water. Now they're debubbled. Hot water. And we'll go ahead, put them in the canner. Alright, so this is the recipe. It's beefy macaroni skillet, and I am doubling this recipe. This comes from the Campbell's Soup Cookbook. Classic recipes. This is a perfect recipe for a small family, but I am going to double it, and let's get right into the video. Alright, so we don't use as much ground beef as it usually asks for. So we're going to go ahead with, calls for 1 pound of ground beef. I have about 1.5 pounds, and I sauteed that with onions and peppers. Now, because I'm making a double recipe, I'm going to be using 2 of everything. So we have 2 cans of cream of tomato soup, or condensed tomato soup. It calls for water. I am not going to add the water because for some reason when I add water in my recipes, it seems to get too thin. Now it calls for 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and I cannot believe I don't have any of that. So I'm going to try teriyaki sauce as a little bit of a substitute. And I'm only going to use half that. As you can see in the picture in the video here, it looks rather blah, and so I thought it would be great to add some kind of nutrition, and I'm adding peas. Now, in all of my recipes, I add my own twist to things. I never follow a recipe exactly, so I'm adding peas to mine. I like having color in my food. I also like having vegetables in my food. So I added about 1/2 pound of peas to it. I just think that looks a lot better. It looks more nutritious. Also for 1/2 cup of cheese, I'm going to use about 1 cup because I am doubling the recipe. Now the cheese is still slightly frozen. Now all we have to do is wait for the noodles to finish cooking because we want to have them cooked ahead of time. We're going to add it all together, and I'm going to put mine in the oven. I'm not going to have mine in the skillet because for me, I'm just going to put it in the oven. It's so much easier. It says in the recipe you can use 1 cup of uncooked, or you can use 2 cups of cooked. I'm going to cook mine ahead of time. All we basically have to do is heat this up then, and it's a perfect meal. All right, I'm all about using what you got, and so we have a couple different kinds of noodles in here. And go ahead and stir it real well. Incorporate all the soup. It smells amazing. In doubling my recipe, this way I can have one for the freezer and one to eat right away. All right. I love these foil pans because you can reuse them over and over again. I'm going to go ahead and divide it between these two foil pans. By doubling your recipe, you have enough then to feed a family of 4 or a family of 5. One recipe would be great for a family of 2. So I doubled this. We're going to put in the oven at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. Because everything is cooked, it won't take that long. Go. We have a real frugal meal. Top that with a salad or something like that and it would be perfect. All right, we'll put them in the oven and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, everyone, our meal is finished and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take some and put it on my plate. And then I'll hold my plate up and show you. So this is what it looks like. I really like adding the peas. You can add any vegetable you wish. It does really make the meal much better having some vegetables in it. It's a real frugal dish. I'm sure it's to please your family. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm hungry. That is really, really good. If you wonder about seasoning, we always have it on the table. So we add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And sometimes I add my herbs as well, but we really don't need that much seasoning for food like this. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. I hope you give it a try. It's a good one and it's so easy to make. You could also substitute for chicken. Oops, I'm giving away another recipe I'm going to be making here in just a couple days. If you don't like ground beef, you can add chicken to it. It's a versatile meal that you can pretty much add whatever and take away whatever you wish. And it's still a really good dish. Bye, everybody.